Hello and welcome to the How Do You View You podcast with your host, Griffinstein. This is the podcast about self-introspection and asking yourself the difficult questions and really answering, not with the lies that you tell yourself, but with the lies you need to hear from yourself. Today's episode is called Influenza. Man, I got sick, and I guess the point of calling it influenza is because with everything it was a lesson one way or another. So I had 2 days of shakes where I was super. I just couldn't. There's nothing I could do to get warm. It was scary, actually. It was very scary. 2 days of that. 2 days of body ache. It felt like people were punching me. Actually, every morning I woke up and it was just pain. And then I had 2 days of fever. Ooh, that fever. When people talk about fever dreams, that's real. That's real, la. That's real, boy. My dreams were loud, and that's really what the whole influenza thing is. It was like I said, it was me trying to find a reason. I don't know who got me sick. I don't know how I got sick. I don't know. Anyway, that was irritating, but I wanted to blame somebody's kid, but I wasn't close enough to him. So I don't know. I guess it had to happen eventually. Because the whole 2 years of, the whole COVID thing, I didn't get sick at all. So I was just like, yeah. And you know what happened? I said it out loud. I was in a group at work, and I was like, yeah, well, I ain't got sick since the epidemic started, or pandemic, or whatever I said. A week and a half later. Anyway, so the fever dreams are real. I don't know if anybody, ever did the phenomena on it, and I don't know how high I was, because I just didn't. I don't have a thermometer nowhere in this. I don't even think I've ever owned a thermometer. I don't know. But yeah, it was like it almost felt like a download. It was like people, places, things. It was I don't know, it was sounds. It was it always felt like I was in a theater. It always felt like I was in a theater, like a hot theater with a lot of lights, and man, it was a lot. And it was a lot. And when I say it was loud, I mean it was like they was telling me stuff. It was stuff being told. And what's funny, not funny, but what's weird is my father passed. He had pneumonia, and he passed from he just couldn't get his temperature down. He just fevered. They said in Kaiser, and they was just like they couldn't get his fever down. It burnt him up. So that also was running through my mind. But the whole thing with the flu was I was more gentle with myself than I usually would be. So it was like, it was like when you had the aches and the pains, and it was a voice in my head telling me, are you comfortable? This is the most comfortable spot, because it was very uncomfortable. The whole thing. Yeah, and I know I'm talking about a flu, but what I'm saying is it was a thing for me because I didn't take any pain pills. I didn't take anything, which hindsight is stupid, because my brother ended up having the same kind of flu. We never even came in contact, and he had the same thing, but his was only 3 days, and mine was 6. But I didn't eat. He said he ate the whole time, so I didn't eat. I just couldn't eat. It just food tasted coppery. I didn't eat. But yeah. So I'm just saying, it was just a time, because I'm going through this thing where it's just a lot of pain that I'm, going through. Normal. amount, you know, like we all do. It's nothing I'm doing different than anybody else. It's just pain and how you deal with it, and I'm delving deeper into it. So the fact that I got sick, you know, is just how I sat there, and you know, with the chills was scary, but you know, it was just what it was. But the body aches and just really pampering myself, not pampering because I wasn't doing anything special. It's just really thinking about it, because usually I'm like, oh, let's get this over with, and I'm trying to go do stuff, and I didn't this time. I was just like, nah, because this could be the one. And I kept feeling something in my throat, but nothing developed. Because the funny thing, like I said, I had 2 days of shakes, 2 days of body aches, and then 2 days of fevers, and then that 7th day, there was it like I didn't have anything. It was like nothing. I just woke up the next day and everything was gone. Like everybody else is talking. That's why I say I don't know if I had the vid or whatever everybody else is getting now. But I just kept drinking water, and it just went away. But yeah, I don't know. It was weird. And I never had any. All of my mucus was always clear. It never turned green. It never turned yellow. It never did anything. I thought it was. And I had a constant headache. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it was a fever dreams. It was telling me different things of, you know, I saw pictures of my mother when she was young. It's stuff I saw that I know I couldn't have been there for, but somehow I seen it anyway. But yeah, it just put some stuff in perspective. And you know, I'm always, and you know, when you fever dreaming, you're never really sleeping. I just felt like I never was really sleeping. It was just like, it was just waving through this whatchamacallit. I might do it like a series called Fever Sleep. Like Twilight Zone, but it's called Fever Sleep. Because anything can happen. Boy, anything can happen. And I wish I would have wrote down some of the stuff, because now it's like, even now I'm talking and I can't even remember some of the more I thought profound things that I remember happening, but I felt different afterward, after having the influenza. But yeah, so anyway, that's my whatchamacallit. I know this is the end of the year, and you know, I thank everybody for watching and everything, but it's a lot going on now. So a lot of people are kind of like scared, you know, to go out and get out, and you know, I don't blame them. That's all I gotta say. I'm just, you know, just saying be safe and do stuff. But this is the first Christmas in my, you know, since I'm in my adult life that I didn't buy anybody any gift. I didn't do anything, and it feels great. Like you don't, I didn't have to worry about these things and that thing, because you know, I come to the realization, fever dream. I came to the realization that, you know, life is too short to be doing stuff I don't want to do. I don't like buying gifts. I don't like receiving gifts, because, you know, I was talking, you know, I see the dark side of a lot of stuff. So, you know, I'm not trying to be a very obtrusive person, but what happens is somebody will buy you a gift and it'll really tell you how much they don't know you, and that bothers me sometimes. So you know, sometimes I don't want you to buy me a gift, because you fuck around and buy me like Jordan shorts, and I'm like, I don't wear shorts, and I never wore nothing Jordan on it. So it just shows you how much people don't give a fuck about you sometimes when the gifts, or is a gift where they don't give a fuck what you think or what you want. They just want to see you in this bullshit. I remember, yeah, I can't go into that, but yeah, it's things I've worn that I felt like a goddamn clown in because my mama bought it. So, but she bought it. She wanted to see me in it, so I did it. But yeah, this year is the first year I didn't do it, and you may ask why, and it's because I don't want to do it. I don't have to do it. I don't want to do it. So I'm not gonna do it. That's it. The people I care about and love, they know they care about and love, because, you know, I do things all the time. I think so. What's really fueling this is that most of these motherfucking holidays are cues to buy, cues to buy, cues to buy, cues to buy. So and you know how you can tell is because how you know it's Christmas time is because the ads come on, not because the solstice did this or that. How do you know it's time? Or yeah, how do you know it's Thanksgiving? Because in the grocery store, you know, it's a cue. It's all a cue. It's all a cue to buy something. What holiday is it? If you can really tell me a holiday that isn't, and how, you know, everything is a sale now. Martin Luther King is a sale. Have the MLK Day sale. You know, season of service with a sale. It's a sale. President's Day, 4th of July. All of it is a bid for your commercial dollar. But you know, so be it. This is the one I'm not doing. So actually, I'm gonna do a lot of them because I fasted Thanksgiving and I fasted Christmas. But you know, just because it's what it is what bothers me about it is that people can't really afford it and they do it. That's what bothers me. And then I remember people struggling, you know, so that the other families wouldn't think that they are broke. But you are broke. We all broke. We all in the same project. So it's crazy with black people pride. I don't know how to do that. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. These people are very prideful for. I was at Kobe's one day. They was giving away turkeys with everything, and this one lady walked past, and I said, "Oh," she said, "Nah, I'm going to this." And her leg was bad. She walked past, and I said, "Oh, they giving away. You know they giving away turkeys." I got money, and she walked all the way down to past that to where the damn whatchamacall is, the grocery store. Went and bought her a turkey and all the fixings, exactly what was it? Not exactly, you know, that's too much, but what was in there could have been a good accoutrement to what she had, and it could have been the same. And she walked past, and she went like this. See, bitch ass nigga, I got my money. I don't need that. Well, that's what I took from it. That's what I took from it. So I don't know. I don't know. But like you know, I guess I'm a hypocrite because I just said I don't want nobody to give me a gift. But you know, that's different because you know I got money. I got a little bit of money, so everything that I really want, I got already. I got it. That sounds bad, but you know, I pretty much got it. But you know, it's all good though. I don't berate anybody that tries to give me a gift because that's their way of expressing, you know, whatever they're doing. But, yeah, but anyway, I don't know. I'll maybe I'll work from that vantage point to see why I feel like I don't want gifts or don't deserve gifts or whatever it is that I'm trying to say at this moment. Some of y'all might see this, you know, before the year end, and you know, it's cause I'm about to end it, so I'm gonna close it out. But you know, I want to thank everybody that, you know, watches even a little bit or just even think about me. You know, it's all good. We just trying to put a lot of irons in the fire so I can get this farm thing going, whatever it is that I choose to do. Yeah, I just want to thank people for rocking with the dark. I think next year is going to be a bigger year. Putting a lot of thought and a lot of time actually into my own mind to build brands and reach out to you know, partnerships with other people from here all the way to New York. And I didn't really think it was in me because I don't really like talking to people like that. I've come across a lot of ads that talking about, you know, introverts and extroverts, and I'm definitely an introvert person. So it's certain things that I don't care to do, but when the dark calls, I guess is what I would say, is when the dark calls, you gotta do what you gotta do. Then when the when the goal or the greater deed has to happen, we have to move. So I gotta do what I gotta do. So that's all that is about. So I'd like to thank everybody, and hopefully you will reach out if you have anything you need to do or you need help with, because that's what I'm also trying to do, is stay and help people get their voice out there or anything really. I don't know, just to help people move forward in whatever they're trying to do. The Capricornicus album is coming out on the 11th, so that's the instrumental. I like a couple of those on there. I really like those. It's gonna be a nice little flowy album. It's actually more of a summer album. I just did the honor show with the dude from he got a YouTube channel. He did my song Daily Bread, called for gospel. He broke the whole song down, like the whole fucking song. And he made me think of my stuff in a different way, because I said it a certain way, and he said he thought about it. Anyway, dude is I appreciate everything he did. I just did an interview with him, so that probably should pop up in a couple weeks also. But he has the energy, so I'd like to shout him out, because he did that. And that's what I was telling him in the interview. It was like a stranger, even though he loves the music, just pumped me up with with kudos and all of this stuff, and your own family won't do it. So it's you just gotta take it where it comes and enjoy it when it happens. Because what's funny is, like, anybody that's been watching, this started from the dirt. So it's like when this kind of stuff start happening, you like, well, it's finna blow, and then, like I say, I'm finna put more energy into what I'm doing and getting better at it. So yeah, a lot of these things, and it's not a blow like we finna take over the world or nothing, but it's like I could maybe quit my job, and work from get all the pay from up here, which actually is a goal. I decided that I'm going to do a couple of them 5-minute. I think I was gonna call them isms, but I don't know what I'm gonna call them. I think it's gonna be called It's the Dark series. Just a 5-minute. All of it's gonna be nighttime. So I gotta start writing those and casting those. I think we'll do a reach out with Dark Network. So Dark Network is probably gonna facilitate some of the casting also. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work. Or I'm gonna just do it all, myself. It's because it's like a 5-minute thing. But the the juxtaposition of it is, I want it to be at night. All of the stories are at night, 5-minute stories, but at night, which is quick. Where they could be almost trailers for movies. And just make it real fun and slick, but make it all, I'm talking like professional. Like, make it look as good as I can make it look. Like color grading, that's all. I gotta learn how to color grade like 75% better. So I have to start doing it. So that's why this podcast may look a little slinky, a little sexy, because I put a diffuser on there. I'm doing some other stuff, and I'm trying to get this sauce where everything I do, I can make it look cinematic, and I'm trying to develop a style. So I'm trying to develop a style. So yeah, those are going to be due, and then 2 books. I actually didn't write nothing for the past like 2 weeks for that book, and it's probably going to come out soon. It's coming out next year. Yep, and then the Griffinstein album on the first. I haven't even started writing that. I chose beats though. I did choose beats, but I haven't write. I can't wait for people to hear these beats. They ain't even gonna believe it's me. Some of these, because they just so drastically different from what I used to do. So it's a lot of stuff gonna happen next year, hopefully. I am doing things now to make things happen for next year, which will probably do fruition for 27, for 24. which is the year I turned fucking 50. So 111, 74 to 111, 24. This has been your episode of How Do You View You with your host Griffinstein. Thank you very much. Peace. Yeah.